Pour it up, settle in, let the conversation begin. No pretending, no disguise, just real women, real life. We've loved, we've learned, yeah. We've waited our turn, raising our babies, still keeping our flame burning. Standards high, hearts open, every truth gets spoken from the first hello to knowing when it's over. Welcome to the Motherhood Lounge, where we lay the real love down. Rain and mighty, no holding back.
Disclaimer: this broadcast is intended for commentary, discussion, and entertainment purposes only. All topics and statements are based on publicly available information, including news reports, social media content, and third-party sources, which may include allegations or unverified claims. The views expressed are opinions and should not be interpreted as confirmed facts. This content is not intended to harm, defame, misrepresent any individual, organization, or entity. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey y'all. So, who takes care of mom? And I mean, just me. Who helps with the kids? I mean, who takes care of the woman underneath the title mom? Because motherhood can turn into almost everything into a calculation. You see something you want and immediately think about your child's needs first. You finally get a break, but instead of enjoying it, you're thinking about everything you should be doing. I don't feel like momming today. God forbid you say something like that, because somebody somewhere is probably ready to tell you what kind of mother that makes you. But here's what I want to know. Why are mothers expected to love motherhood every minute of every day? And why does needing a break sometimes feel like something we have to apologize for? And how much of yourself are you supposed to sacrifice before we finally say, hey, moms matter too? So tonight, we're talking about it. Welcome to the Motherhood Lounge. So I want to welcome in everybody first and foremost. And of course, I didn't come here alone. I'm going to go ahead and pull Miss Maddie up on the stage. How you doing tonight, Miss Maddie?
Hello, hello. I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing real good. It's Thursday night. We're trying to get through this first week of school, back to school out here in Georgia. And it's been tough trying to get back into that routine, but we are making it. And Tez has been here since 9:45. I appreciate you, Tez. Tez was in here early dropping the raindrops. And Penny said,
Mhm.
ladies, salute ladies. Hey, Penny, appreciate you being here.
Hey, Penny.
Hey, but if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn on that notification bell so you do not miss another live. So we're gonna get into it, y'all. We're gonna get into it. So tonight, get comfortable, grab your drink, and settle into the Motherhood Lounge. Tonight, we're talking about something I think almost every mother has experienced in one form or another, and that's mom guilt. But we're going to go a little bit further than that. We're talking about taking breaks, spending money on yourself, working, potentially missing things, wanting time away from your kids, and whether any of those things actually make you less of a mother. So I've got two clips tonight, and we're going to approach this conversation from two different angles. But before we do that, we're going to have some fun. So we're going to get into our icebreaker.
Pour it up, settle in, let the conversation begin.
So I love this or that. I was just telling Miss Marty that I love this or that. I think it makes the conversation flow interestingly. So we're going to get into a mom, the mom edition of this or that. You ready, Miss Marty?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, all right. So the chat, y'all need to play too, even though I probably don't have any mamas in here just yet. Hey, Plug. Plug is in the building. We appreciate you being here, and Plug and drop them M's for Miss Marty. Miss Marty.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. So Plug, you gotta play too. And Penny. Just pretend like you a mama, okay? Or think that you could be a mama, and or what a mama should do in this instance. How about that? So you have to choose one. and you can't do it depends, and there's no option C, so it's either A or B. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Quiet house or clean house?
Quiet house.
Ooh, I would say, my having just one child, my house is kind of quiet, so ooh, I I would say clean house. Clean house.
Yeah, I have a house full of teenagers almost every
Oh
day.
yeah, so you want that peace, that quietness.
Hmm.
Kids go to bed early or sleep late the next morning.
I have teenagers, so they do both.
Yeah,
They
I'm
go
a
to bed late and wake up early,
oh,
or they go to
so
bed early and wake up late.
mm, I think oh man, go to bed early or sleep late the next morning. I'm a late person though, so I would say sleep late the next morning. Um,
Mm.
I tend to be up. I'm a hoot owl, so I tend to be up late at night.
Oh.
So I don't know. It was plenty of times mine came in the room 7, 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. Mama, get up! It's time to get up. No, it ain't. Put that Eggo in the waffle in the
Yeah.
toaster, and I'll be in
I
there.
I have been blessed that none of my children are morning children, and all of
Mm.
us have insomnia, so
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have to worry about no early morning wake up.
Mm. Would you have someone cook dinner or someone that cleans the entire house?
Cleans the entire house.
Yeah, me too. I can cook. I'll cook all day, but
I
I'd
could
rather
cook
have.
myself.
Yeah. So would you rather have a massage or 8 interrupted hours of sleep?
A massage.
Yeah. 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 I can catch up on sleep, but I can't catch up on a massage. That's like a one
Hmm.
time, once here or there deal. Yeah. Girls' night out or 24 hours alone in a hotel.
24 hours alone in a hotel.
Tell me about it. That's where that peace comes in, that alone time, that
Yes.
that
That
quiet. It's a different
peace.
type of quietness. Different different
Yes.
type.
It's I
Never
don't think people
do.
understand that quietness unless they truly love themselves.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Penny's been answering us. He said clean. He'd rather have a clean house than to. I think he was responding to oh, quiet house or clean house. So he
Yeah.
said clean house. Yeah, and he said he'd rather go to bed early or wake up.
Oh,
What's it?
is it early? You waking up early or you going to bed early
Kids go to
too?
bed early. Kids go to bed early.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, hold on,
Mhm.
y'all. We gotta ban this user right here. Oh, there he's gone. He's gone. So yeah, we're not gonna tolerate that over here. So he also said clean. He would rather have somebody clean than to cook dinner. So, why is that still there? Ban user and delete the comments. Okay, there it goes. We had a troll coming in here. Um, and then he said he'd rather sleep. Oh, he wants 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep rather than
Mm.
a massage. And Penny said he'd rather be in the hotel. And Souls is here. Hey, Souls, how you doing?
Hey, souls.
He put the raindrops and put Mighty in there. And Classic just came in too. Hey, Classic, with the
Hey,
raindrops. We put
classic.
you in here. Yeah. So the next one is never do laundry again or never wash the dishes again.
Never wash the dishes again.
I'm on the fence because
Mm-mm.
I don't mind doing laundry, but I don't
I
like
hate
putting it
washing
away.
dishes.
You hate
I hate
washing
washing
dishes?
dishes. I'd rather fold, iron, put away, wash everything. I can't stand washing dishes.
I struggle with putting clothes away. I can't lie to you on that one.
Mm-mm. No.
Um, so this one might be tough. $200 that has to be spent on yourself, or
Ooh,
$400 that has to be spent on your kids.
$400 that has to be spent on my kids.
Yes. Yes. As a mother.
I think that's the hardest thing as a mom is it's hard to put you first, especially
Mm,
in like scenarios where it comes to okay, I could buy my kids stuff or I
yeah.
buy me stuff. And it's always gonna be the kids.
Of course. Yeah. Had the same conversation earlier with my best friend. We were talking about shoes, and she said, I'd rather have my kids have shoe. I mean, more clothes than a pair of shoes on my feet. So I totally understand.
Yeah.
I've been there too. Like, oh, I can get my baby this, this, and this, and I just have to wait on this for me. So yeah, it's a tough spot. So I'd rather have mine is $400 that has to be spent on the kids, on my baby. Yeah. So solo vacation or a family vacation where somebody else handles everything and everything. So you would just have to show up to the family vacation or a solo
Just
vacation.
the just my children and me, right? Not like my whole family.
Mm, who would be the somebody that the divider here is where somebody else handles everything. So I'm guessing like if
Oh,
you had
then
a planner,
solo.
so you rather
Just
go
solo.
solo. Yeah.
Yeah, if I have to deal with my whole family, I'm going
Hmm.
solo.
Hmm.
I can only send my children on vacation.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind either or. I know we have to pick one. if
You got
somebody else
pick.
if somebody else handles everything, I wouldn't mind going with my immediate family. I'm gonna say it like that. If somebody else handles everything. So yeah. Brand new wardrobe or weekend getaway.
Weekend getaway.
I need some new clothes now. I need some new clothes now. So I'm gonna say brand new wardrobe. And the last the last one now is guilt free hour every day or one guilt free weekend every month.
A guilt-free hour every day.
I'll take a weekend, a whole weekend. I'll be all right during the week. I need one whole weekend, guilt free. Yeah. So, as I said, I ain't hear the question. Solo is the answer. I knew he was saying that. He said, "What's up, ladies?" And Penny said, "Never dishes, never dishes."
Yeah, I
And
hate
Penny said,
dishes. I grew up in a big family and I was
"Oh,
always washing dishes. Now I'm
yeah."
like, you get them dishes away from me. Thank you very much.
Mm.
I'll pay you to wash them dishes.
So, Soul said, "Penny messes me when the soul starts. It's tough with ADHD." Oh, Classic said he'd rather be solo dolo. Penny says solo will do. Yeah. I kind of figured from the men it would be solo dolo. Classic
Mm.
said, I ain't hear the question. Solo is the answer. Classic said, Softy got to buy new clothes. She been changing. I'm in the weight chat. She being modest. I'm the right weight chat. She being modest. Yeah. And Penny said he'd rather have a weekend getaway. Penny said no guilt ever. Penny, let me ask you this before we move on to our first segment. You say no guilt ever as a father, and I don't know if you're a father, Penny. I don't think we've ever came across those questions. Do you think that it's easier for a father not to have guilt in the men's souls? You can do it. Classic, plug. You can do it as well. Do you think it's easier for a father to not feel the same guilt? I think mom guilt and father guilt are totally different, even though they're both parents. So, from a man's perspective, um, we see softy. Thank you, classic. Thank you. He said changing in the right way. My bad. Okay, I got you, classic. Yeah. So Penny, answer me that. If you're a father, do you think that the guilt, I'm gonna say parent guilt, since we don't have any other ladies in here, is different for the moms than it is for the dads? And then we'll transition into our next segment, which is on the rocks. On the rocks. So let's transition to our next segment.
Pour it up, Settle in, let the conversation begin.
So I have two videos. Me and Miss Mighty been talking about behind the scenes about mom guilt. So we're gonna set up our first clip. Now, this original conversation actually starts with marriage and whether a husband should come before the children. So I'm a single mom. So I'm not gonna sit up here and debate and pretend that I can tell married women how their marriage should operate, but I know how if I were married, how I will operate. So, but that's not actually what caught my attention. I want y'all to listen to what she says about doing something for herself. So we're gonna pull this up, and this is from Coffee with Jenny and Dre. Thank you, Souls, for introducing me to their podcast. They have some great conversations. So I'm gonna pull that up on the screen and we're gonna listen in. Let's see.
Feel selfish to put your husband first before your kids? Do you ever feel a certain type of way?
No.
Mm,
I never feel selfish putting you first because, like I said, if we're good, they're good.
yeah.
I can never put myself first. I don't do stuff for myself. I mean, simple stuff like going and shopping. Like I
Mm.
don't, I would be like, oh, I should be buying them clothes, not me clothes. Like
Mm.
I don't put myself, if I ever put myself first, that's when I feel the most guilty.
Mm.
And that's not even putting yourself first. It's just, I'm uncomfortable doing things for me.
Why you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know why that is. It's annoying though. I
Mm.
can get annoyed with myself
For not putting-
yeah. I mean, like I don't do things for my, I'll go
but
get
when
my
you're
facials.
married and you have kids, is there ever going to be a time where you're going to put yourself first? I don't think I put myself first either. But I'm saying, is there ever a time? I mean, I do things for myself, but I do things for myself, but I don't put myself first. So I'm saying, because I mean, I
Who
got
do you
family,
put first?
God, and then y'all. You know, it's God, and then you, and then it's the kids. It
Yeah.
doesn't really work.
See, that can be a whole different conversation too, from a man's perspective. But we're gonna keep rolling.
No other. I mean, not saying that I don't do things for myself, but big decisions in life things is always going to be God, and then
Yeah.
you, and then the kids. It will never be me in the mix of that. But like little stuff, like I'll go get myself some shit. I'll go, you know what I'm saying? I'll go buy that's nothing though. I don't feel like that's putting myself first because I got it. I can do that.
Yeah.
So it's not like putting myself first. You know what I mean?
We'll listen one more time to Miss Jenny, what she says about this, about mom.
You ever
So-
feel selfish to put your husband first before your kids? Do you ever feel a certain type of way?
No.
Mm,
I never feel selfish putting you first because, like I said, if we're good, they're good.
yeah.
I can never put myself first. I don't do stuff for myself. I mean, simple stuff like going and shopping. Like I
Mm.
don't, I would be like, oh, I should be buying them clothes, not me clothes. Like
Mm.
I don't put myself, if I ever put myself first, that's when I feel the most guilty.
Mm.
And that's not even putting yourself first. It's just, I'm uncomfortable doing things for me.
Why you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know why that is. It's annoying though.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's where he's gonna get into him talking about him putting himself first or doing things for himself. So, you know, she can understand prioritizing her marriage, prioritizing her children, but when it comes to prioritizing herself, that's where the guilt comes in, and she couldn't even explain why. You know, even Did Monty drop off? My Monty dropped off. So even, you know, buying clothes becomes, hey, I could have bought something for my kids. And I think that's where a lot of mothers, they understand like exactly what she's talking about, because I do. Oh, she's back. Let me add Maddie. Are you good, Maddie? Maddie? Are you good, Maddie?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. The volume cut off.
Oh
So
man, okay. You can hear me now? Yes.
yes.
Okay, good. So I think that's where a lot of moms, you know, they understand. I understand what she's talking about, and you can't even explain it because it's like you would rather do for your kids than do for yourself. Now, when I want something, I want something. I'm gonna try to make something happen, make something shake, you know. But when it comes to my child needing something, I'm gonna put their needs over my wants every day. How do you feel about that? Were you able to listen to the whole video?
Yes. I'm the kind of person where I'll go to the store for a pair of shoes for me,
Hmm.
and I leave out of there with shoes for them and shoes for me,
Oh yeah.
because I can't. I know their sizes. I just pick up the shoe because I'm like, oh, they're gonna like those. So a lot of times I'll go to the store for me and end up leaving with stuff for them, and then I didn't get nothing for me, or I forgot what I actually came there for because I got sidetracked in their section.
Do you? Is it just the thought of it being the kids then? Because it's so much easier for us to spend money and time and energy on our children than to do that for ourselves. I know sometimes it's but I when something when something takes up more of my time, not necessarily my money, but my time. Like I used to have bad mom guilt, like taking a little vacation, a weekend vacation out of town somewhere. I would be like, "Hey, what y'all doing? Y'all all right out there? I'm having a good time, but yeah, well, you good? You good? A boogie, So I find myself having fun, but yet and still, mom mind is still on what's going on at home.
I was
On
like that when I went to Jamaica.
yeah,
I went to
okay,
Jamaica without my kids on a vacation with the
see,
girls. And
yeah,
I think I spent like at least 2 hours on the phone with my kids every day because I just felt like I was missing something.
mm,
Even though I was having fun and we did a lot of great things, I still
mm,
felt like I was missing something.
mm,
And leaving my kids with anybody, I always have like this anxiety. So I have to call and make sure they're okay. I have to make sure I keep that contact. And
yeah. I guess that's what it is too. Cause I can't go all day without not knowing what my child's doing,
no,
or
that's weird.
just knowing that they're okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Sometimes I just check the live 360 just to make sure they where they're supposed to be or where I left them.
what you doing? I see you moving. Where you been? Who was you with when you
Yes.
driving 60 miles an hour down the road?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So
then yeah, my kids
go
and
ahead.
my kids are in their friends got licenses now. So I'm really
Mm.
like, okay, where y'all going? I thought you was going to McDonald's. Why aren't you back yet? It's you all in the mall all over the place. Wait a minute. You done left McDonald's. You in Burlington. Why you in Burlington?
Yeah. And two, I used to live out in a rural area. So getting to town, you know how you live in the country and then you live in the town, or you everything
Mm-hmm.
else is in town, you know about that. So it would take me I would have mom guilt even just going to like the nail spending half my day at the nail salon because it would take me 30 to 35 minutes to get there and then the time spent there and then 30 to 35 minutes to get back. So like the whole day is gone. And I
Yep.
used to put off all the time. No, I'm not gonna go today. I got too much going on. I need to spend time with my child. We got this going on. So I can't spend those 4 or 5 hours out of my day on this day to go do that. So I would put things off, even though I do enjoy, going to the nail salon, get my feet done, get my hands done. I would just always put that off longer than I really should. And then when I do it, I would feel so guilty doing it. So I would overcompensate by bringing something home, for
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Do you feel like you do that sometimes whenever you do have that little bit of guilt in you, you try to um make it put, something else or put something else in there
Yeah.
to over, yeah, to
Yeah, on the
compensate
way
for the
home, be like, y'all hungry? I'll be like, on
y'all
the way home,
hungry.
y'all hungry? I'm passing by this place, like that. But I mean, I did that before, and now I'm like, okay, now we crunch time on money. So I'm
Mhm.
like, all right. So I'm like, okay, would I rather spend $10 on my coffee or go to the store and get the kids their two snacks they like? And most 9 times out of 10, I'm getting those two snacks instead of my coffee.
See? We all be
It's
doing
just the I don't know. I think it's the mom, and then also as females, we're ingrained in our growing up. I grew up with my grandparents in the island,
Mm-hmm.
The mom is the one that does everything and she sacrifices everything. And because as females, we're taught
Mm-hmm.
to put everyone else first.
Yeah.
We're taught that our husband comes, then our children come. And then when you're a single parent, you don't have the husband aspect, but you have the children aspect. So now they take on an even bigger role in your life because now you're like, okay, I'm at the store to buy me a shirt, but I just left this store, didn't get not one shirt for myself, but got
Mm-hmm.
like four outfits for the kids.
Right.
And
And
so
then we
I'm
would
like,
be
okay,
okay
wait a
with
minute.
that. But we would
Yeah,
be
and I'm at
okay with
home, I'm
that.
like, their smiles and their happiness just brings
Yeah.
me joy. So it just makes it there. I mean, it's just a different, I think it's a different outlook. But mom guilt
Yeah.
is real because I be feeling guilty sometimes. But I know when I go to nail shop, I take my kids with me. I make an appointment for 3.
Yeah.
So I've never gone to the nail shop without them.
Oh, okay.
I've
That's
taught them from little that they need to take care of their feet and their hands. It's because the
mm-hmm.
first thing people see is your hands, and we don't like wearing shoes. So everybody see our feet. So those are the two things that need to be done.
Yeah. My favorite time of the year is springtime when it starts getting a little bit warm, just a little bit warm outside. I put my sandals on. So I
Oh, I'm
totally
in
understand.
Texas.
Oh yeah. So y'all, yeah,
I'm over here by Mexico. It's always hot. I'm always in sandals. Sandals and
yeah,
shorts.
yeah. So just as you said though, like we have full intentions on going getting something for ourselves, but then we turn around and end up getting something for our children. So is there a line between sacrificing for your children or sacrificing for yourself? Do you think so?
I haven't found it yet. I know there is a line somewhere out there. I just hadn't gotten that concept. For me, I'm like, okay, and my kids know I have 2 hours every day that is just mine. It's an
Hmm.
hour in the morning and it's an hour at night. Those hours are mine. I'm not doing no mom stuff. I'm not doing anything. I am going to sit, read my book, and I don't want no disturbing of me. And then, and I schedule a lot of stuff. So like when I go on the show with you or if I go on the show plug, I let my kids know I'm unavailable between this time and this time.
Hmm.
So anything you need needs to be before then.
Before then, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
or it needs to wait.
Yeah.
Needs to wait. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, we got some chats. So Penny did answer my question. He said most fathers protect and serve, so not real guilt in that aspect, but guilt in things you could have done better for a man. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's a
see.
nice
Yeah. Sko is in the building. Hey, Sko. He said, "Hey, Rain Boo." Hey, he said, "Who you got with you, Rain?" I got Miss Marty. Miss Marty was introduced to us by Plug, and she's been with me. This is the second episode that we've done of the Motherhood Lounge, and we just talking all things mama. Really, yeah. And Scott said, "Rain, that shirt too big. It's time for a wardrobe upgrade." I know, but I just spent all this money. The baby, he started school. Well, he's not a baby no more. He almost, he almost 11. He just started school. I had to buy school clothes, school shoes, school supplies. So I got to put me off. Got to put me off. Yeah. So we're gonna move
and it
on
only
in.
gets worse. I'm like, it
I
only
know.
gets worse as they get older.
He done got into men's shoe sizes. Bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
He done got into men's school shoe sizes, and I'm like, wait a minute, them prices done changed so much. I got,
Hmm. I got blessed. My son's foot stopped growing at 8.5. And my
ooh,
daughter is gonna be forever in kid sizes because all her growth plates are closed. So she wears
oh,
like a 5 in kids.
ooh, okay,
So yeah. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I got blessed in this one because
yeah,
that once they hit that 7.5, those prices get scary.
ooh, they do, they do. Look, Sco said all three of my girls are in women's size 9. Ooh, Sco, I
Ooh,
know that eat your pockets alive. Even yeah, getting up to the women's sizes, that price
mm-hmm.
changes drastically. And when you want quality things, you have to pay quality prices. So,
Yep.
what's last question before we move on to round two? What's something you talked yourself out of buying or doing because you thought I should use that money or time for my kids instead. Can you think of something recently that you did that?
Yes, I have been on my weight loss journey. So I wanted to do a Pilates class. And,
Mm.
but I was like, okay, but I felt guilty. I went there, ready to pay for it. And then I felt guilty because I'm like, this money I could be doing something for my kids.
Mm.
School's about to start. They need, we've already been slowly buying stuff, but I'm like, my son, he needs his makeup. And I'm like, my daughter needs her hair done right before school starts. Then she needs her cute little clothes. And so I ended up buying them stuff instead of doing my Pilates class.
Are you gonna make time or move some things
I
around
did
to
a,
where you
I don't know. I did a yoga class instead. It was free.
hey, hey, that's that sacrifice you yeah. No, and I can answer the question too. What's something you've talked yourself out of buying or doing because you thought I should use that money time for my kids instead? Hmm. Ooh, I haven't bought myself or went to purchase myself something recently though. Cause sometimes when I want something, I just go ahead and do it. Like there's a comedy show coming to Columbus soon, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm jumping on that," and I did. So that's I didn't sacrifice there. I just went ahead and made it happen. um, things that I really, really want that I don't like question myself or what am I looking for? Um, especially when it comes to entertainment. Like I'll make some sacrifices for entertainment. I love concerts. I love like stage plays
Yes.
and comedy shows and stuff like that. So,
I think my guilty pleasure is my books.
okay.
So yeah, so I got them their clothes and all their stuff, but I know that I snuck my $40 book in there.
See,
So
okay. So you make
I
a
do
way
like,
to do
yeah, we
something.
make a way. We just gotta, I'm like, okay, well, I bought them two pairs of jeans each, so I could buy me a $40 book.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's how I
All right.
kind of appease that mom guilt in my head. I'm like, okay,
Mm,
I just spent 140 on each of them, so I could buy me a $40 book
mhm.
and I could be okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna move on into round two, and our second clip. Um, this first mom, she talked about the guilt of choosing herself. But Emma Grade, she was on the Breakfast Club. She's a mompreneur, entrepreneur, and everything. She takes the conversation somewhere else. She is a mother of four. She's a businesswoman, and she basically says, "I'm not trying to be there for every single moment." She calls herself a core memory mom, and that got people talking because I ran across I did a search just to see if I can find a different video where she talks about it. Um, but there were several podcasts that talked about being a 3 hour mom. So we're gonna get into that over on the Breakfast Club. Let's see. I'm gonna get it pulled up. And we're gonna share this tab, and then we're gonna do this part. I want to do this like this. Okay. So we're gonna listen in to what Emma has to say over on the Breakfast Club.
Really honest about this. I spend all my time working and I'm a mum of 4.
Mhm.
I think that I am a core memory mum. I'm not going to walk it back. Like, I'm somebody that really, really cares about the big things, the big moments, Christmas, Thanksgiving. But let's be honest, if I've been at work all week, Monday through Friday, and I'm with my kids all morning on a Saturday, there's time that I need for me. And I think that most mums, after playing with their kids and taking their kids to the birthday parties and getting up on a Saturday and going through their house and running the errands, are exhausted.
Any husband who's married, like I am, like Envy is, we have 4 daughters, we understand exactly what you mean.
No way.
We know exactly what our wives need breaks. They
All
do.
women need breaks. And at the end of the day, it's like if I'm good, the whole family's good.
Mm-hmm.
Envy, your wife never said to you, "I don't feel like momming right now."
Yeah, of course.
Especially when them kids go to bed. When them kids go to bed, and
So we're
like
gonna
momming right now.
I'm gonna slide it back because
At the
we
end of the
get to
day, it's like
Envy and Charlemagne's commentary afterward. So how do you feel about that, Marty? How do you feel about her being a 3 hour mom?
When my kids were smaller, I'd have been like, she crazy. Cause you gotta keep up on those schedules. You gotta keep them on a time frame. And,
Mm-hmm.
being a single parent, it's all about a schedule. We're gonna be here at this time, here at that time, dinner this
Mm-hmm.
time, bed this time, because I have to get up and go to work and we have to get up and do this all over again for the whole week.
Right.
But as my kids are older, I do understand now her point of view,
Mm-hmm.
because once they hit that teenage time, they really don't want to spend time with you for real. Like my kids, I got blessed that they do want to spend time with me. But at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, I know I already gave them their core values when they were smaller. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't have to shadow them and nitpick everything they do. They're going to do it the way they're going to do it so that they can develop their own person in their own space.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a little bit different, especially for working mothers as well too.
Hmm.
She said it's not like she didn't say I don't want to be around my children. She's saying like I love my children, but I also need a life outside of being their mother type deal. And she says she's big on core memories, because a lot of the kids they're not going to remember. A 2-year-old is not going to remember what they received for Christmas,
No,
and she says she's there for the big things. So I don't know. I think that all mothers should find time for themselves. You know.
I, as I'm getting older,
Mhm,
like I'm starting to get that time. Like I said, I have an hour in the morning, an hour at night. Those are my times to do whatever I want.
mhm.
Um, but it's about balance. So I'm a sports mom, so I don't have the option of, you know, having that, our schedule's our schedule. Her schedule is my schedule. Our schedules are locked in. Um, and so I don't, we're a schedule regimented family. Everything is on the refrigerator. If you have a hair appointment, a nail appointment, you got to pick something up, put it on the refrigerator. That way I can know what my days look like for tomorrow. And the day
Mhm.
before, I need everything you need done the next day on that fridge. Because then I could plan my day accordingly where I can still get my time.
Yeah. Yeah. Are your kids do you feel as though them being older now, do you feel as though they understand that mommy needs her time?
Yes,
Yeah. I think
they're
I
very
struggled.
respectful of that.
Yeah. I think mine I because they're he's in between. He's not a he's not a little baby, but he's self-sufficient now. If he wants something to eat, he knows how to use the air fryer. He knows how to do this. He knows how to be in his own space when mommy is busy. But I still feel as though he doesn't quite understand yet the mommy needs her time to figure or do this for mommy, type
My
deal.
m- my kids didn't start figuring that out until they got into their teenage years and decided
Yeah.
that they wanted to hang with their friends instead of their mom. And that's
Mm,
when, they're like, okay, we have mom time, but I want to go with my friends. There's a pool party, there's a this party, there's a birthday party. So that's when they really understood that me time is when they started making friends outside the house.
Do you
And
think do you think that or do how do you feel about that? Them Are you still getting enough mommy time with them to not want to have more mommy time with them while they're outside the house? Because I haven't experienced that.
mm, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely. My daughter does sports, so I'm with her a lot. My other son, I'm with him a lot. We'll sit down and have conversations just because we'll dance around the house.
Hmm.
We're sitting there, we spend a lot of time together. So I don't feel that when they leave, I'm not gonna lie, when they leave and everybody's at somewhere else and it's just me, I'm like, yes, I have my peace. No one's gonna, mom, can we go here? Mom, can you drop me off here? Mom. Now
Yeah,
it's just, the house is quiet, the kids are gone, and I'm sitting here like, yes, relaxation.
that peace, that peace, that peace. Sko is in the comments. We're gonna get to some of his comments. He's talking about these shoes. He said, and the fourth is in the 5C. Oh, he just spent almost $200-300 on shoes for all five kids.
Hmm.
I
Yep.
think I did that on four pairs of shoes for one, and
I
I
love.
think they were buy one get one half off or something like that. But yeah,
Mm-mm.
I get it. Sko. Sko said, "What happened to the King's Code?" I know, Sko. We doing so much other content now. I'm gonna have to get the fellas together again. Man, I don't know if you had a chance, but I did. I think two panels called the King's Code. Kind of
I saw.
piggyback off of. You see, okay, I piggybacked
Uh-huh.
off
And then
of.
you did that one, and then you did the call up one where they could call
I
you
want to bring
and
back the
go
call
tap
in
in.
show again. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like my nerves get the best of me. I'll get some fellas. So I have to get some fellas, and then we'll do another one soon. We'll try to get one rolling soon. Scott said, with the way things are going in America, my kids can't hang out with anyone other than myself. I totally agree with that. It's tough. You
So
have
you
to.
gotta find that center. So for me, my kids go places where me and their parents talk.
Mm,
So, I get invited to a lot of places, but everybody know I'm coming for like 5, 10 minutes and I'm going back
yeah,
home.
out.
I
Yeah,
may have a drink with you, we could top it up for a second, but as soon as that drink is done, they know I'm getting in my car and I'm going back home.
yeah.
So, but I talk to all the parents. I don't let my kids go anywhere where I don't know the child's parents. And
Hmm.
I don't let anyone drop their children at my house unless they're there for me to meet the parent. I need phone numbers, I need names, I need addresses, I need backup plans. I want to know, what do you guys do for a living? How did you guys get to where you're at? I need
Hmm.
information.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the same way. Unless I absolutely just know you, you ain't. No, my child has to come back home. I'll stick around and dip off in the corner while y'all do what y'all do because I'm an introvert. So it used to whenever Aiden got a boogie, whenever my little one got invited to the birthday parties and whatnot when the kids were younger, the 5, 6 year old parties, kindergarten, first grade type deal.
Mhm.
I would be that parent just hanging out over in the corner. I really didn't socialize. They like, April, what's wrong? And I'm like, yeah, this is not me. I'm here for the
Yeah.
kids. And then
I
I'm ready to
I
go.
I brought a book. I thought
Oh,
everybody remembered me because
yeah.
a lot of their friends came up from when they were in kindergarten, first grade.
Mhm.
I would bring a book to the party, find me a nice corner. I bring my own blanket and everything, and just put my little thing under a tree. And
Mhm.
I sit down there reading my book. If my kids need something, they come on over to me. I send them
Yeah.
back. I don't like people. I keep telling everybody that. They be like, I don't like people. I'm like, bro, I love
Mhm.
me. I don't need to be in the square corner. I don't need to be up in your face. I
Yeah.
just want my kids to have a good time. And I bring gifts when I come to parties, and that's
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
I don't want to be here. So after I put that gift on the gift table, I I get myself out the way, put my little blanket down, and I got my book in my bag, and I got towels or whatever the kids need in there as well. So I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think being a core memory mom, as Emma stated, is enough? Do good mothers have to be at everything, like every practice, every game, every school function, every birthday party, every bedtime? Or do you think you can miss some of the everyday moments and still be deeply connected to your children?
I th- mm, That's a hard one for me because I don't miss no games. Now,
Yeah.
practice, I don't go to practice. I don't go to practice. That's not where I need to be.
Hmm.
Um, but I've never missed any of her games. I think I missed like two of her wrestling meets, and I was like, I felt so guilty for missing those meets. But I had appointments and I had stuff that I had to do, but the guilt, because I've never missed anything. So those were the first two things that I missed. And
Yeah.
I felt so guilty. I was like, oh my God, my baby is out there wrestling. She don't have nobody in the stands cheering her on. Um, but I was like, when
It's
she stopped wrestling, I was so happy because I know that those meets are during my appointment times. And so I can't be there. So I was like, yes, she's not wrestling anymore. So I don't have to worry about it. Everything's after school.
that I totally get that. Totally get that. There was a time, I say this, there was a time field day. And honestly, I was dealing with some things mentally wise, and I just didn't want to be around people at that time. And I was barely even wanting to be at work at that time. And I knew my child would be so disappointed if I did not show up for field day. And it's not even about like volunteering and being in the mix of everything. It's just being present. And so I knew I was coming. I knew I was gonna go, but I purposely waited until after their half. Like they would have field day in the morning, like with water slides, and then the second half would be all the little fun games and everything. So I purposely waited until that second half came around, and I went there after that. Well, in the meantime, when the first half was going on, there was another parent who didn't. She was a stay at home mom, and she had my phone number. Our kids played together. Her kids and my son played together a lot. And she texted me. She said, "Is everything okay? Aiden is looking for you." That broke my heart because I knew he was looking for me to be there. And I immediately left work and I went straight up there. But it's it's tough
It's
when
hard.
they're looking for you. You
Hmm.
want to be present. I wanted to be present so bad, but then I was just going through that time where I just didn't want to be around anybody at all. I didn't want to socialize. I didn't want to have to put on a fake smile and for people. I just didn't want to be around people.
Yeah.
So, but I knew more so that me being there overshadowed all the way I was feeling because
Yeah.
that made my child happy. That made his day. So,
You are better than me. My kids know I sat them around. My anxiety, I don't do field day. I've never been to a field day. But what I do compensate with is I send them with extra money. I don't
oh,
do field day. My anxiety cannot handle that many people in a small space.
yeah, it's
So
tough.
I
Yeah.
don't do those. I go to big things. I'm gonna be at the game. If you're doing cheer, I'm gonna be at that. But what I don't do the little everyday school things like when they have like their little school fairs and all that. I
Mhm.
don't do that. Now, do I drop off and pick up? Most definitely.
Oh,
But
yeah.
do I mix and mingle in there? No,
Mm-mm.
I'm not going
Yeah,
to either.
that's one thing I struggle with. I don't like to mix and mingle. Just if you see me standing over here to myself, just watching, don't come. No, or
All the
speak
moms
or
know.
speak and go.
All the moms know I'm gonna be up at the top,
Mhm.
away from everybody, with my camera rolling, recording her stuff, and sitting down and reading my book.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it. They wave at me, I wave back. We have that understanding that I am not a people person. I am not gonna sit down there with all the parents and do play by plays and yelling at the refs. No, I'm gonna be in the back where nobody's sitting behind me, where I can see everything
Mhm.
and know that I'm not in danger and I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So would you rather your child remember that mom was always there, or remember that when mom was there, she was fully present?
I think it's a little of both because they know that I'm
Yeah.
always there. They haven't had any major things that I've missed. Even
Mm,
when they can't sing and they're doing these little things, we don't celebrate Christmas in my family.
mm,
So, even when they're doing all these things that I don't really agree with,
mhm,
I still go and I listen to all the off tune songs and, when they don't really have no rhythm yet and they was up there dancing. I don't miss those things. because I think it's important for you to be present.
Yeah, I get it. I
But
get it.
I do miss things that I'm not gonna have fun at field day. I'm not gonna I'm gonna sit in the sun all day. I'm not running with them. I'm not getting on no water slide. I'm not doing none of that. So that's what I do. I'm like, okay, I'm here for the things that matter.
Hmm.
And I had to sit down with my kids and I explained to them what I deal with every day, so they know that, okay, mom's not coming to the school fair, but she's gonna make sure I have enough money for whatever snacks I need if I want to play games or whatever. But they know I'm not going, because how my anxiety is set up, that is not the place for me to be.
Yeah. I 90 is in the building. He said, "Good evening, Rain. Good evening. We appreciate you being here." I think I got one more question for this segment, and then we can just close out the tab. We've been here almost an hour. I love my child. We love our children. We absolutely do.
Yes.
But are mothers allowed to admit, I don't want to do this today? Not forever. Not, I don't love
Yes.
my child. Just, hey, today I'm tired. I don't want a mom today type deal. So can a
Yes.
mother say, I don't feel like mommy today without really being judged?
Yes. It's Mother's Day. There's
Yeah.
2 days of the year that I don't mother, and
Hmm.
everybody knows it: my birthday and Mother's Day. Those 2 days, I am not mothering anyone. Every year, my kids say, Mom, what do you want for your birthday? I want all of y'all to find a friend to go hang out with, and I want you guys to leave me alone. I
Mm.
just want a nice, peaceful day where I can read all day long. I can go get my nails done. I can relax. I don't have to deal with nothing. I don't want to be called mom today. I just want B. So I take those 2 days out the year where I'm not mothering anybody.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I 90 said everybody needs a break. Definitely. Definitely.
Yes.
Mommies and daddies, all the way around, all the way around. So we're going to move on and we're just going to close out this tab. This is going to be the last segment. And before I do that, well, no, we're gonna close it out, and then we're gonna bring back this question that I have. So let's close out our tab.
Pour it up, settle in, let the conversation begin.
So the question I have, you gotta finish this sentence, Maddie. I got these banners up here.
Ooh.
Finish this sentence. This sentence says, "I love my kids, but sometimes I need." And don't do the socially acceptable answer. Give the real answer. I love my kids, but sometimes I need.
To get away from them.
Yes, Lord Jesus, hallelujah. But then the whole time while we away, we thinking about getting
We
back
want to
to
go
him,
back.
man.
But I mean, like a lot of the times, I'd be like, oh, I love being their mom. But
Yes.
some days I'm like, why are y'all here? Go away. Go find a friend. Go to the park. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, go to Dollar Tree and go get me a Dr. Pepper, but get away
Hmm.
for like just leave me alone for 10 minutes, go away.
Marty, I knew I liked you. You a Dr. Pepper queen.
Yes, that's
Yes, Lord. Dr. Pepper.
life. Life don't function without a Dr. Pepper, and this is my only guilty pleasure while I'm on my weight loss journey. That's the only guilty pleasure I have, is my one Dr. Pepper a day. Don't play with me.
Do you think that mothers actually need more self care or do they need more support?
I think that we need to not be guilty for
Hmm.
self-care. And I think that's the biggest thing, is we feel guilty when we do things for ourselves.
Yeah, it's so hard. It's tough.
It's very hard because everything, as a mom, especially when you're doing that budget life, as a mom, you're like, okay, I want this lipstick or I want this, but dang, you look at the price, be like, nah, I can do this for the kids with that.
Hmm.
And I think as moms, we, because sometimes I'll catch myself doing it, and I'm like,
Hmm.
no, I am going to get what I want, and I'm not buying them anything. And Out of the 10 times I do that, I might leave the store one time and actually stick to what I said. But 9 times out of 10, I'm leaving there with something for me and them.
What do you, let me ask you this. Do you think it's hard for mothers to mm, ask for help
Yes.
because we want to do everything for our children ourselves in a sense? Like,
No, it's because we feel like we're failing if we have to ask somebody to step in.
ooh,
We're like we feel like we shortchanged our children, or it's like okay, it's like okay, I can't be there for my child, so it's this mom guilt's real. I mean, we don't want to ask for help because if you ask for help, it means you're failing. It means you're missing something that doesn't make you a good mother because you can't do everything.
mm, yeah. It's a lot of reflection that you have to do when you're a mom,
Hmm.
and a lot of deciding whether you have to be okay with doing things for yourself. And it's tough. It's tough when you're
Yeah.
responsible for another human being. So, on tonight's receipt, we know that loving our children is paid in full. We showing up, that's paid in full. Making memories is paid in full. But trying to be at everything is optional. And we've been overcharged on mom guilt. The rest is past due. Asking for help is past due. And time without your children is allowed. And remembering you're a woman outside of motherhood is past due. And choosing yourself sometimes can be priceless. So, total due at the end of this receipt is more grace for mom. More grace for mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to some of these chats, and then we got two more closeout questions, and we can get on up out of here. Did you sneeze again? Bless you, bless you.
Thank you. That was a dog, but thank you.
Oh,
He thanks you too.
thank you. Skull said facts, and I-90 said time away. Skull said definitely need time away from them. Yeah.
Hmm.
Skull said they will never leave you alone for just 10 minutes.
When they get older, they will. And then
Hmm.
you'll want them to come back.
Skull said my weakness is Sprite Molly. You like Sprite. I-90 says support comes with self-care. I can
Hmm.
see that. I
Okay.
can see that. Hmm. And Skull said Little Penny and I-90 West, what's good, y'all? Yeah. Yeah, we've had a few hanging out with us tonight. A few gentlemen. We got to get our lady audience. We got to find out where the ladies at. So I
Hmm.
got, yeah, I have two final questions, and this is gonna be able to reflect on this week alone. What's one thing you're going to do for yourself this week without apologizing for it?
My yoga class.
Mhm. You know what? Man, mom guilt got the best of me today. Well, I'm not gonna say got the best of me, but mom guilt entered the chat today. I'm gonna say that. So
Mm.
after I left, after I left work, um, my mom is here with my son. You know, I take him to school. She picks him up from school. I get off work way after he gets out of school and all that. But I have been needing to get my eyebrows done. I get them arched and tinted and all that good stuff. That's my part of self care. One thing of self care that I do for myself. So I sent her a text message before I got off. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna stop by the mall, get my eyebrows done on the way in." So, and I always like, "Hey, y'all need anything?" type deal. You know, the little checking in
Hmm.
type deal. So I get to the mall, and when I got to the mall, and I got to the eyebrow shop, I walked in, and there were quite a few people. Maybe one, two, three, four, five, six, like six people ahead of me. And I took a deep breath. I said, "Ooh, this is gonna be a while." I said, "Well, I'm still gonna get it done today." So I sat down in the waiting area, And then I started, instead of just sitting there and enjoying the moment of peace of being off work or being away from home, I sat there calculating. I said, okay, it's 6 people. It's going to take her 15 minutes probably each. I'm going to be sitting here for another hour and a half before she gets to me. It's 5:30. That means I'm not going to get home till 7. I wonder if they ate yet. Or do I need to pick up something on the way home? Or, ooh, I got to get the show together for tonight with Marty. Everything was, instead of me sitting there and doing what I said I was going to do, everything was rolling in my mind about how I can get up out of there faster so I can get home.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sometimes it's hard for me to separate like that self-care and being in true self-care where you don't worry about anything else than your long list of to-do duties at the end of that or on the outside of that. So I could have easily sat there and been okay. And it would have been okay whether I got home at 6 or 7:30. It still would have been okay. But
Yep.
I let that get the best of me. I was like, no, I need to go ahead and get on home.
Um,
I could try tomorrow. So at
so
least tomorrow is not. It's a Friday night. It's not a school night. I went over all of that in my brain in the 10 minutes that I sat there.
I'm gonna give you a story about eyebrows. So I used to get mine done, okay? But
Mhm.
then I felt like I was taking so much time waiting to get them done. So what I ended up doing was doing the tattoo, the
Oh,
microblading.
I'm
So I'm
scared.
like, okay, I only gotta touch it up every 4 years.
Hmm.
And so I did the hair removal to make my eyebrow have the perfect shape.
Hmm.
And then I did my tattoo. And then so now I'm like, okay, I did something for me.
Hmm.
Now I don't have to do nothing else. Now I don't
Mm.
have to go every 2 weeks, a week, or whatever to get it done because now it's permanently done and I don't have to have that guilt.
Mm.
So it was like I find things to permanently make something happen so that I
Mhm.
don't feel that guilt because as moms, it's like we sit there and you can't relax when you're feeling like you should be doing something else.
Oh yeah.
You can't relax when you know I'm
Mm-mm.
usually home at this time. What is my baby doing? Is he asking for me? Did he eat? Is his clothes
Yeah.
ready for tomorrow? You
Yeah.
can't really relax when in your head you're like, I am not supposed to be here right now. I am
Yeah.
supposed to be at home getting everything together.
Hmm. And that's everything I rolled through sitting there in that 10 minutes
Hmm.
at that shop today. At that shop. Richard said you in and yes, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. Penny said, "What's up, Sco?" And then Sco said, "Coolin' big dog, like the other side of the pancake." All right. I think I have one more question to reflect on. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. 20 years from now, what do you hope your child remembers about you? Not what you did for them, but who you were.
That I never left them hanging. I was
Mm,
always there. I was the shoulder to lean on. I was the voice of reason. I was the person they came to when they needed me.
yeah,
Those are the things that you want your children to really understand and always keep in their hearts is that you were always there no matter what happened, no matter what, you were there everything.
yeah. Um, I can say the same. Um, but to give my own answer so it doesn't sound like an echo chamber, I want him to know that mommy tried her best to do what mom should do. You know, mommy tried her best to, but it says not what you did for them, but who you were.
Mm-hmm.
I was resilient. I was a hard worker. I made stuff happen, made a way without no way sometimes.
Yeah.
Um, did my best at making sure he had everything he needed, and not only that, but sometimes what he wanted as well. Um, that I made sure that, and hoping that his childhood was better than mine.
Yep.
Although I feel as though I had a good childhood. Mom made things happen. I turned out okay as a human being, but I really want him to know that mommy was a hard worker. She was resilient. She was strong, and she made
Mm-hmm.
stuff happen. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Penny said he's supporting the ladies. Like and subscribe, chat. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe button. He said share with the ladies in your life. Yeah, if y'all know some women, please share my channel with them. I love the men coming here supporting all the time, but we want to talk with some ladies too. So if y'all know some ladies who are interested in talking about motherhood, talking about women things themselves, make sure you share with your family. Richard said that I made them address anybody that came in the house and made sure they were straight. No shy boys. Okay then, Richard. Okay
All
then.
right.
So you got any final words for the chat for YouTube out there
I
before we?
always tell her, like I said the last time,
Mm-hmm.
just because you're a mother don't mean you can't take care of you. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay to take that minute. It's okay to be like, I don't want to do this today. Give yourself the grace that you deserve as a mom, parent, dad, whoever you may be. Give yourself that grace and know
Oh
that
yeah.
you always need some time for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay.
Yeah. It is. It is okay. It is okay. Imagine a 6-year-old asking, "Do you need a drink?" Hey, they might know that we do need a drink sometimes. So tonight started with one simple question: who takes care of mom? And maybe the answer just isn't one person. Maybe sometimes it's your partner, it's your family, it's your village, and sometimes it's just you. Being a good mother does not mean you have to be present for every single moment. It doesn't mean you have to spend every extra dollar on your children. And it definitely doesn't mean that you have to enjoy every second of motherhood, because we know that can be tough. You can love your children
Mhm.
more than anything in this world, and you still need a break from them. Both things can be true. And I really like something Emma did say. If mom isn't okay, it's hard for mom to keep pouring into everybody else. So maybe
Mhm.
our children don't need mothers who sacrifice absolutely everything. Maybe they need mothers who show them what it looks like to love their family without completely losing themselves. So
Mhm.
take the trip, buy yourself something sometimes, ask somebody to watch the kids, close the bedroom door, take the nap like I did this afternoon. The naps be off the chain. And every once in a while say, Mom is off duty. Those kids are going to be all right. And I want to thank the chat for spending their evening with us at the Motherhood Lounge with me and Marty. And if tonight's conversation made you laugh, think, or maybe gave you permission to stop feeling guilty about something, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share with another mom. And if you are catching this on the rewatch, do the same thing, but leave your thoughts down in the comments. Take care of your babies, take care of the people you love, but please remember, mom deserves to experience her own life too. Good night, everybody. The tab has been closed, and we'll see y'all next time on the Motherhood Lounge.
Pour it up, settle in, let the conversation begin. No pretending, no disguise, just real women, real life. We've loved, we've learned, yeah. We've waited our turn, raising our babies, still keeping our flame burning. Standards high, hearts open, every truth gets spoken. From the first hello to knowing when it's over. Welcome to the Motherhood Lounge, where we lay to